If you're in your late 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you're not feeling as energetic as you once did, you're not feeling as fit as you once did, maybe you're tired, maybe you're quick to snap at people, there's a good chance that's attributed to your testosterone. I recently went and got a blood drawing, and as part of that, I had my testosterone checked. And I'm happy to report it's at a level that really even surprised me. So today, I wanted to give you 4 reasons why I think I've been able to maintain a level of testosterone that exceeds even guys that are less than half my age. The first thing is, and it's really no secret, is resistance training, lifting weights. I have been working out with weights ever since I was 14, 15 years old, and it's something that has really stuck with me my entire life. Through high school, college, and even up to this morning, before I made this video, I was working out with weights. So that is one thing that's really, really important when it comes to keeping your testosterone elevated and maintaining a really optimal testosterone level. It's lifting weights. The next thing, and again, no secret, but it's important, and that's what you're putting into your body, what you're feeding your body. I try to limit the amount of processed foods I eat. I try to limit the amount of sugar that I take in. And I also try to limit the amount of starchy carbohydrates that I eat. I don't eat a lot of pastas. I don't eat a lot of breads. And when I do, I try to keep them to the first part of the day so that I'm using them and burning them off throughout the course of the day. So sugars, processed foods, limiting those, it's another thing that can contribute to an optimal testosterone level. The third thing, which may not be so obvious to some people, is reducing stress. If you're living a stressful life and you're not doing things to proactively manage your stress, then you probably have elevated cortisol levels. Cortisol is our stress hormone. It's our fight or flight hormone. And cortisol also negatively affects testosterone. So one of the things that I have made a point of doing over the last 5 or 6 years, is focusing on taking 5 to 10 minutes every day to do some deep breathing, meditation. I tend to be a pretty tightly wound individual. I tend to be a type A personality. I come by that naturally from my mother. So I've really had to work on addressing my mental health and addressing the amount of anxiety I have in my life and stress that I have in my life. And I think that has really contributed as well. In fact, I almost think that's the biggest factor in me being able to maintain and optimize my testosterone, is the fact that I've reduced the stress in my life. And that's probably a topic for a whole nother video, because there are other things that I've done as well, other than meditating and deep breathing. But that's That's the big one. The fourth thing is a good night's sleep. Again, it's not rocket science. Everybody knows the importance of getting a good night's sleep, getting 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep. And I've really made it a focus to do that as well. There are so many things that go in to getting a good night's sleep. And again, that's probably a topic for another video. But when you're getting a good night's sleep, you're replenishing and you're generating testosterone during your sleep, during REM sleep, during really deep sleep. That's when you're generating and optimizing your testosterone. So you have to place an emphasis on getting a good night's sleep. So those are the four things that I really think have contributed to optimizing my testosterone. Again, I was pretty surprised when I got the result. Understand that I'm not making this video to pat myself on the back. That's not what this is about. I just came to the realization, I asked myself, okay, what are you doing? What have you been doing that you're able to keep your testosterone at a level that a guy much younger than you would like to have? And those are the four things that I really boiled it down to: weight training, nutrition, reducing stress, and a good night's sleep. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. My goal is to talk about things that affect guys and women, for that matter, in their late 40s, 50s, and 60s. So if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I appreciate you taking time to watch. That means a lot to me that people actually click on the video and listen to what I have to say. So again, I hope you got something out of it. And until next time.